everybody, welcome to Life and Love in the Philippines. Well, today we're working on the scooter again. And if you remember last time we were diagnosing it. And come to find out that the CVT, the transmission, is not in good shape, making all kind of noise. So first thing we want to do is get it running right. So I've got a fuel filter, I've got a broken spark plug, and some new fuel line. Looks like it's okay. So, alright, so we're going to try to get it running right today. We've got a new fuel filter, new spark plug, an NGK, and some fuel line, which would also work for a vacuum line. Doesn't matter. So we're gonna do that, but first we're gonna do a little oil change. So we're gonna get down in here. It's the 17mm socket on this Taotao. This is Taotao 149 Power Max VIP, future champion in coin. But then again, remember it's a Chinese scooter, so I don't think it could champion anything. But it does run 70 when it's running. So, let's go ahead and get down in here, cameraman Phil, and do an oil change. Now, I don't have any brake fluid, which normally I would have, and I'm not going to go to the store until the 4th of July. We'll just deal with what we got. So right up under here is the oil plug, 17mm socket. So, we want to go off and not on. There we go. You don't want to over tighten any oil plug on anything. Trust me, that's what the gasket is for. Inside this, it's going to be like a wire mesh screen. And you'll see that, and it also has a spring. You'll see that here in just a second. So, here's the wire mesh screen. Trying to let it drip in appropriate places here.
Mike.
And it's just inside this. It's just inside this here spring. Boy, did I get that wrong. We're trading in there first anyway, but we'll have a mess to clean up, like always. And we'll do that thing. But anyway, drain the oil out. I like to loosen the cap. And I'll be right back. Alright guys, so we got the oil out of it. And we're going to commence to putting it back together. And I want to show you this spring. The spring is like a cone. Alright? So you've got this wire mesh, and it's got a built-in gasket. And that gasket will seal up that upper area of the oil. If you want to call it an oil pump, you can. But it seals up that, and of course the plug with the gasket on it seals up the very bottom. So what you do is you take this and stick it up in there. And just give the plug a start. Nothing to it really. Then you got your socket here, or you can use a wrench or whatever. 17mm socket. And just tighten it down. Well, hand tighten it first. And then you go ahead and just tighten it down. Now don't get all crazy, okay? Because you're just going to mess something up. This is Chinese. So, I mean, it's not going to take too much. Alright, just snug it up, folks. That's all you need. you pull out your little plug here, or your dipstick, that's when you put the oil back in. I got me a little setup here. I've done this once or twice. I'm using 1040 oil. That's what I put in mine. Now we're just going to fill it back up. Alright guys, so we put the plug back in, and I put some oil in there. You use a little funnel. The cameraman can show you here where it is. This is where the dipstick goes in. And it has a little, measurement indicator on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold the back end of the scooter down. And we're going to take a measurement. Now I'm going to explain this. This is my method. So don't try to be like Mike. Do it right. Get somebody to stand on it and hold it level. This is the way I do it. It's not on the kickstand. It's on the I don't even know what it's called, to be honest with you. But it's on the other stand.
The other kickstand.
And it's going to show that it's a little bit over full. Alright folks. So it's showing that it's a little bit over full. It's about right here. Alright? A little bit over full. And as you notice, that went lean forward. So I'm going for a happy medium. Now I want this to be a tad bit low. That's what I'm going for. This time, if you look on there, it's a tad bit low. It's right about here. So from here to here, the middle is about right there. Perfect. That's the way Mike does it. But don't be like Mike. You're right. And that's how easy it is to change the oil on one of these. Normally I'd have brake cleaner and I would clean up the mesh screen. But it wasn't dirty because there wasn't hardly any miles put on it since the last oil change. Because it's been a while. It's been over the winter. In the cold season, and I just had the car and I just didn't ride it much. So, and plus Mr. Phil was going to work with me every morning, so he wasn't too cool about riding on the scooter. But anyway, so we'll get back to you on this other part. We're going to put the lines on, change the spark plug, and put the new fuel filter on. Okay folks, so in order to change the lines and the fuel filter and everything, and the spark plug, and hopefully to make it run, you have to have the air filter in. If it's sucking all that air, it's not going to happen. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this back in, and then we'll change those lines and we'll change the fuel filter and the spark plug. All right. This here is your air filter, air intake, then it runs down through here, comes around and runs through the filter and then on into this carburetor. Alright folks, so now we're going to go ahead and change the spark plug. So Mr. Cameraman Phil going to have to get down in here and help y'all out a little bit. So, the spark plug down here, can you see this? Alright, spark plug's right here. And this plug is still putting off a spark, if you remember from the last video. But we bought a new one, and they don't cost that much. And so why not do it, right? So we did. So you don't make these real tight. Chinese stuff, if y'all remember. Chinese stuff can't handle too much. And you wouldn't do it anyway. So here's the old spark plug. And then here's the new. So let's compare the gap. I know it's just an eyeball test, but it comes pre-gapped. It's a GY6 engine. And doesn't matter if it's the Chinese or the real good GY6, the real one, it's gonna have the same gap. So let's get that in there. Patience, grasshopper. Patience. You hear the clouds rumbling. You hear it, Mr. Phil?
Yeah.
I can hear it rumbling.
And
That might mean something.
it don't look good back yonder.
I know, right? We might have to abandon ship here.
We got a little time. I don't think we got a whole lot of time.
I'm with you on that. What about our barbecue grill?
Rain on me. It will be cooled off.
Thanks a lot, buddy.
Hey. The pop-up storm.
Alright, that's about as tight as I'm willing to go. Like I told you, you can't go too much. And we'll pop the boot back on. This is the boot. Goes right down in here. Down here like yonder. And I'm just curious, before we do anything, because there's some speculation on my part that it could have been, yeah, the old one gets spark, but maybe not enough spark to run just on gasoline alone. It was enough to run a highly combustible, somewhat of an ether combination. They don't take much to spark that. So let's see what happens. Let's just find out. It's actually a little better, but it's still not running. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and put in the new fuel filter and put in the new fuel line. And this stuff can also be used for a vacuum line. It's not gonna suck together. It's pretty stout. So we'll come back to you on that part.